Hi everyone, I hope you're all keeping safe and happy. Today's story is the old brass door knocker. Little Shiny Bright kept house for her grandfather, and how happily she rubbed and scrubbed and polished. Everything in that tiny house shone like a new pin, and when her grandfather came back tired after his day's work, he always found a bright kettle singing cheerfully on the hob, while Shiny herself, her little face all smiles, waited to help him on with his comfortable carpet slippers. What shone brightest of all in that bright little house was the old brass door knocker. It was different from all other door knockers in the road, being formed like an old gentleman's head with a long beard. Every day Shiny rubbed away at that long beard and polished that cheery face, always giving a last rub to the funny old nose. The postman said it quite cheered him up to knock the little at little Shiny's bright front door. One day, Shiny's grandfather came home so tired that he couldn't eat the hot buttered toast she had made for tea. Shiny felt very sorry for him. I think I need a holiday, he said wearily. But holidays cost money, so we'll have to wait a while, little granddaughter. I wish I could make some money and take you away for a holiday, said Shiny, and she kept wondering how she could help her grandfather. There seemed no better way than by looking after the little house better than ever. Each day she rubbed and scrubbed, and she polished the old door knocker until it sparkled like a great jewel. One sunny morning, just as she gave the old gentleman's nose a final rub, she thought she saw him wink at her cheerfully, just as her grandfather did when planning a nice surprise for her. That afternoon, as Shiny was sitting at the window, watching for her grandfather's return, she saw an old gentleman, stop by the gate. Then he walked slowly up the tiny garden path. Why, he looks just like the old gentleman on the door knocker, thought Shiny as she peeped out from behind the fresh muslin curtains. Why ever doesn't he knock? But the old gentleman was looking at the door knocker, very closely. At last he knocked at the door, and Shiny ran eagerly to open it. Will you let me buy this fine old door knocker? He asked politely. But it's only made of brass, said Shiny, looking puzzled. I collect old brass door knockers, said the gentleman, and this will be the finest one of all. I'd give, let me see, I'd willingly give £50 for it. £50? Gasped Shiny. Oh, please take it, quick! And in a few minutes, the door knocker was carefully packed in a cardboard box. Shiny felt sure that there was a brighter smile than ever on the queer old face. What has happened to our door knocker? Asked Shiny's grandfather when he came home. I've sold it, cried Shiny, dancing happily round and round, for £50. So now, grandfather, you can have a holiday. I shan't miss the bright door knocker as long as your eyes sparkle like this, my dear, chuckled her grandfather, spreading the jam very freely on his buttered toast. When they came back after a lovely holiday, the old gentleman called again. I wish I could get all my old door knockers to shine like the one I bought from you, he said. I wonder if you would like to come sometimes to polish them for me. So Shiny goes very happily to polish all the door knockers for her new friend. She leaves a certain one till the very last, and she gives a final rub to the queer old nose. She always feels sure that the old brass door knocker is winking cheerfully at her. I hope you enjoyed that. We'll be back tomorrow with another story for you. Bye bye.